Welcome back to Hollywood, everybody. We are back on Hollywood Animal, the stuff that dreams are made of, and things are progressing quite nicely. We are about to complete our first factory quest just in time when the Chinese ribbon opens in 55 days, which is 2 days sooner than we need Woodrow Rhodes as the director to open. So we got lucky on that one. We've got a great slate of movies that are either scheduled to release or soon to be going into scheduling release. We're working on ourselves some scripts as well. We've got some in production, some in pre-production. Things are going really well for this studio. So with that being said, let's wrap up 1945 in this episode and probably go ahead and see if we can get to ourselves getting the Pollux Awards going as well. So we're going to start with Henry V going into post-production, which I actually think this might have been released in 1946. So it will work out since it's going to be released in 1946 anyways. But hopefully it'll be as great as Laurence Olivier's portrayal was. We're going to get our best and brightest on this one. Actually, yeah, they max out at 9. Okay, Louis Murphy, you'll get up there soon. Because he's the guy who can carry it beyond 9. Not that it's going to matter without having 10 script elements anyways. Speaking of scripts, let's see who we have available to write. We have Felix Hill and Wilson Hodges. So we are going to get to work on a couple of scripts that were suggested by you all out there. We still can't do The Bells of St. Mary's as a sequel. But again, if you have sequel suggestions, although I might be a little bit ahead, it may take me an episode or two. I will try to get some of them in there. So this one is going to be a pirates movie. It may happen in the Caribbean, but we do not want to have that obvious film title. So we're going to do Danger. Oh, no. Trouble in the Tropics. Trouble in the Tropics. Here we go. It's going to be an adventure, action, drama, and thriller. Not as much thriller, a little bit more action and adventure, some drama. Yeah, I like that setup. It will be in the Caribbean. We will have ourselves a daring adventurer. There we go. Going up against a evil pirate. In this one also, we will have a female guide, a villain from the past, oh no, villain's right hand. Sorry. Villain's right hand and a mentor, a older pirate. The themes that we're going to have treasure, of course, because it's a pirate movie. Got to have a treasure hunt. We will have an ancient puzzle, because that's probably going to lead them to the treasure. A thrilling chase as they go about getting to the treasure. And in the end, the protagonist is going to find the treasure. There we go. This is going to be a big hit. I think that's obvious. We'll go with Wilson for... No, let's go with Felix. Because the other one we have set up is a romance film as well. So this one is a fantasy film suggested by you all. And it's going to take place in either a fantasy kingdom or a future. We got a warrior, a witch, a wizard, a damsel. So let's call this... A long journey. The magical goodbye. There we go. The magical goodbye. It's going to be an action adventure romance. We will have more adventure than anything. We will set this so we got a warrior and an evil witch. So it could be dystopian future, but I think Fantasy Kingdom works better for this one. So we'll do the Fantasy Kingdom. We've got a warrior, the evil witch, with the supporting character of a wizard, a damsel, and the villain's right hand being a female. And the themes we have a long journey as they go on this quest. The warrior is going on. He comes in, and it turns out that the witch is laying siege to a city. Where's our... Oh, it's up here. We have a city siege, and we will have saving the beloved. There we go. Saving the beloved. And in the end, we will have the evil witch turn good and end up helping the city and the country instead. Oh, we got a treasure lost forever. That's interesting. Huh. I like that. Nobody gets it. Okay, here comes Laura starring Ernest Lane. Wow. For Whom the Bell Tolls in week 20, $580,000. Does it have any more legs? Oh. Oh. And we can't rent any. We'll do 5,000 again. It gets a week off, build up suspense, and then it comes back. People come back after their Thanksgiving meal the next week. After seeing Laura on Thanksgiving, we got an A+ here. But 4 stars, 2 stars, 4 stars. Again, without it being above 9, we can't get 5 stars, I don't believe. And we do not have time to get the 10th story element, unfortunately. 3 stars. So the Kind Mark loves it, but the critics are kind of mixed on this one. That's interesting. It's going to be a smash hit, I hope. But For Whom the Bell Tolls is what? 3 million behind Casablanca. It's not going to get it because it doesn't have the theaters. Let's get 30 Seconds Over Tokyo scheduled. Solid 7s here. There we go. And we will put this one just in time for Valentine's Day. This will be 30,000. And we're going to make this one be 20 there because that will free up a lot of theaters for a Valentine's Day movie, potentially. Men and Young Men, no surprise. No tricks again. We'll save that influence for now. We've got our luxurious banquet, which means we need to throw another luxurious banquet. All right, the dynamic duo. 9s. What did this one entail? This one has some romance. Protagonist is dying. 10% romance. Not a lot. It might be good enough for a Valentine's Day weekend. It fits. Good enough. We'll put 30,000 for this one. 28. So we're going to have all kinds of films coming out there. It means we need to get the rest of them made and in production. Same thing. Men and Young Men, not for couples. So they're not going to get the boost that we could get on Valentine's Day because we're not having any that are meant for couples. Okay, Curse of the Cat People. Not too bad. It's not going to get a lot of playtime here. We will round down just in case there's something else that needs a few theaters in it. Christopher Hill could not find a story element. Try again, sir. Try again. And let's get Christmas in Connecticut ready. 7, 6, and 7. So it elevated it quite a bit. Unfortunately, we have to wait a while before this thing is actually going to be making it into theater. So we'll just do normal shooting on that one. We do have the distant organ sound ready to go. One of our solid factory films that we can use Harold Graham 4, along with Dick Beck. Okay. 3 more there. 3. Yeah, we got to get something else going, don't we? Let's go with In Which We Serve. We're just going down to the bottom. Or do we do The Lost Weekend? Meet Me in St. Louis would be a good one. Black Hole. Let's go with... This one has a lot of fresh elements. We'll save that one. Let's do The Lost Weekend. Best Picture winner. Best Picture winner, that's more of a factory film for us. Go figure. On location for all of them. We can try to elevate this with our cast, though. We'll do Vincent Rooks, directed by Romance and Drama. Oh, that's our guy, Calvin Stevenson. Our Wayward Soul, Harry Thomas. Love interest is going to be Marjorie Sparks, our new one there. A new young couple, potentially, that we could get ready to go. So we got 4 in production. We could get another one ready. They were expendable. Everything is fresh by quite a bit. Let's go ahead and just put that one into production. Timothy Burke. Everything on location. Or actually, we'll see. Yeah, doesn't matter. Everything in color. Get everything here. As usual. Okay, we're running out of films. So, there's our action guy, Sherman Matthews. Who will be our leader? Ernest Lane. His brother-in-arms will be the younger guy. They're too young. Now we can still let Ray Patterson do it. While the parent figure will be Charlie Graham, General MacArthur. All right, now we're gonna have to wait a little bit before we get some of these cleared up so we can free up some producers. The Road to the Horizon is done. And The Lost Twin is ready to come out. Douglas Weaver. B+. We'll take it. 3 stars, 3 stars, 3 stars. And, of course, the Bone Grinder hates us. All right. We're going to get some updates on some of these other ones as well pretty soon. Week 23 for Whom the Bell Tolls. That is fantastic. I don't know how that one's still going, but it is. Okay, what's this one? Yesterday, I dropped in on a friend who handles arms contracts for the government. Brags about knowing the Minister of Defense. They've been friends since school days. They're on each other's Christmas lists. Told him the Pentagon has some kind of program to support war films. Showed the documents, but by the looks of it, Arthur Gerstein pulled some strings so that this information wouldn't reach the other studios. Apparently, for any film about American soldiers in the Second World War, provided it's released before December 31st of next year, the Pentagon's will use it. Oh, well, we've got some that are ready for that. That'll be great. Is Fumes a World War II one? Donald Gallagher on his first one? It is not. Shelve it for now. And what else do we have? World War II. World War II Africa, but we have some risque stuff going on there. World War II Pacific, in which they serve. Let's go ahead and start. Oh, we don't have. That's right. We have 5 in pre-production already. Oh, Walter Wilson, so cheap. All right, we got plenty of films out here. We'll let some of these finish up. We now have efficient training, even though we haven't been doing any of it anyways. Let's get the information one done, I guess. Okay, Mysterious Lies is about to come out. Laura, wow. It is crushing it. 2 million still. It's going to see that big drop. Unfortunately. We've got all our theaters so packed. Let's see what it can do. And For Whom the Bell Tolls is still doing well. Let's let it ride. 5,000. How is it doing this? Let's see what it can do. Give it 2 more weeks. It hasn't even had ad revenue in a while. Curse of the Cat People is almost done. The Lost Twin is barely just going along. Wow. All right, El Dorado, 2 solid 8s. Let's do 6 days a week. And now we can get In Which They Serve out there. We are going to make some of our better... No, Harley Gill can do this one. On location takes more time, but we should be able to get it out there before Christmas of next year. All right, directed by, do we have any action adventure guys out here? Anthony Campbell, one of our originals. All right, our Soldier 1, we need to get some young guys here. It's going to be Will Hill, Glenn Parker. That's a lot of soldiers. Russell Rice, and Edwin Murray. Parent figure. It's going to be Peter Harris with the worried wife. Someone younger. Mae Welch. Jane Fisher's available. We got to get her back in another role. Comes Mysterious Lies. A+ again. We're on a roll with these. 4 stars, 4 stars, 3, 4 stars, 1 star. Yeah, we get it. Jane Fisher, 6.9. She's getting closer to that 7th star. I'm excited for her to get there. Okay, Curse of the Cat People, we will end that. $10 million profit. Well done. Unfortunately, it makes those things turn stale. Operation Overlord, 6.6 and 6.9. It does take place in World War II Europe. The first victim does not become good for quite a while, so we'll shelve it for now. We will get to Have and Have Not out there, because this is the one that is the sequel that we're going to be able to do. Emma Barry's up to 7 stars now. Good job. Wait, this isn't the one that's the sequel. We will put this here, free up some of those theaters. It's a World War II one, so it could get some big boost from the Pentagon. Apparently, Men and Young Men again. Oh, too many. I think we've shown we don't really need the tricks with the movies that we're putting out there at the moment. Going My Way. That's the one that we have the sequel for. Here comes Anchors Away, another World War II one. Jane Fisher's in that one. Edited by Oliver Grant and Jay Russell. Okay, we got 3 more there. We got 5 in pre-production. News from the Past. Not shabby. Shelve it, though. That's our Caribbean warrior, Undead. All right, what do we have? The Lost Twin. Keep going. 1, 1. Ugh. We'll just do that. Unfortunately, it's going to be hit by our backlog. All right, not as bad of a tax bill this time. 19 million. Let's see, will we get the top 10 list this year? It didn't happen in 1945. Okay, we get the finances. Gerstein's lost money, and these others are just out. It looks like Hephaestus was able to gain a little bit, turn a profit. Will we see our top 10 list? Is the question. And we do. Box office successes. We take 9 of the top 10. Diplomatic Refusal gets in there. A Wild West thriller. Not rated very well, but it did fine. November to January 1945, so it started in Thanksgiving. Lusitania, number 1, followed by Sahara. I guess For Whom the Bell Tolls is still going. Critical acclaim, look at that. Star Surf, Portrait of Courage, by far the number 1. Oh, that's awesome. So we had 8 of the top 10 there. Fan favorites, 8 of the top 10 didn't get Tower of Matches or The Grave of the White Magician. But Lusitania, Sahara, and Star Surf were our top ones. We've got a new head of production. He gets leveled up finally, but he's already maxed out there. That's awesome. And we get some new additions. We'll probably have quite a few of these because of the policy bonuses that we have. Keep it coming. And again. Cornelius, a hopeless romantic. A sidekick for Will Hill. Action. Hey, look, he is definitely an action guy. He's up to 4.9. We have done quite well getting him leveled up a little bit. That's good to see. All right, let's see who's available for scripts. All right, we got some good ones here. So we are going to get started on our first of 1946 films. And the one we're going to get started on, because I want to have it ready for Christmas, is going to be It's a Wonderful Life. Love this movie. Watch it every year around Christmas time. Frank Capra directed it. Jimmy Stewart, Donna Reed, Lionel Barrymore. They were the main ones. It's going to be a drama. There is a little bit of comedy, especially the first part. When I'm picturing the courtship that's going on and the gymnasium dance scene. So we got some romance. Lots of drama. There we go. A little bit more comedy drama up there. That looks good. It is a modern American town, Bedford Falls. We've got to have a working man, right? Jimmy Stewart. He's facing corruption. It's Lionel Barrymore. We've got a corrupt official. Unless we have heartless bureaucrat. Or a lawless leech in a position of power. No, he's got it. I think that fits better. Because he runs the bank, but it's because he's a leech and he buys the bank and all of that. So what we will have our love interest, Donna Reed. We will have Bert and Ernie, we got a sheriff. Do we have a taxi driver? We need to have a parent figure early on. His dad plays a big role. I think we're good there. So what do we have happen? He tries to go small time to big time, but he never gets a chance to. Kind of a generational conflict. He stays, though. We're going to have some highbrow humor, maybe. Highly festive atmosphere. That doesn't really fit for this one because it was really seen as dark at the time. It didn't do well in theaters. It wasn't until later on that it did well. Protagonist, close one, dies. We need to have there's a little slapstick mayhem. That's the pool scene. A struggle for a better life. In the end, everyone lives happily ever after. And they sing Old Lang Syne as they do. Love it. Oh, make this one good. Bernard, you're our man. 8-time Pollux Award winner. This is you, sir. This is you. And we're going to go ahead and get started on the Best Picture winner of this year as well, which was The Best Year of Our Lives. Best Years of Our Lives, excuse me. William Wyler directed this. It was starring Mira Loy, Frederick March, Dana Andrews, Teresa Wright, and Virginia Mayo. It's 3 veterans coming back adjusting to small town life. I haven't seen it myself. We do have drama, some romance. I don't know if there was any comedy in it or not, so we're just going to do that. Modern American Town again. We have brothers in arms, 3 of them. I don't think there was really an antagonist. There's hard times that they're facing. There is a love interest in there. We'll say there was an angry boss somewhere along the way. We're going to have the readjusting one. Where is it at? Readjusting to life. Unrequited love, we'll say. And that's actually not bad. It could get us something a little faster. Let's say generational conflict, because they don't know how to adjust. They're trying to, and in the end, they do end up getting married. Protagonist finds love. There we go. Maurice can do this one. Got about 5 others for 1946 in mind. So we'll hold off on a little bit of those. Okay, the Chinese ribbon, just in time for our Factory 1 to get going. And we can see maybe what our next factory mission. Man, he had a lot to say, Jacob Gutman did. We are now in peril of learning the answers to these questions. Oh, what? Gomorrah, Sodom, Cain, and Abel. The Bone Grinder loved it. One of the reviews said very average. That hurts. But he's probably right. Okay, that does get us okay. Woohoo! The audience of the Chinese Ribbon will increase by 29% in its first week of release. Okay. Do we have a second one yet? Not yet. Oh, here we go. Okay. Thelma Fletcher. She's already working for us. Something that has a thriller, soldier, and vivid violence. Wow. Or Clarence Rhodes, who's already working for us. And we can have him direct something with 50% comedy. Let's go with that one. All right. So let's get Heaven Can Wait going, and we'll see if we already have something with the 50% comedy in the wings that we can go ahead and put him on. We're going to do 6-day weeks again because I don't think it's hurting us. All right, 50% comedy. We have no comedy there. 10%. 50% with a shield. 30. 15. 50 with Meet Me in St. Louis. April 1946. Oh, that's fine. Let's get this one going. We'll put, not Henry. Let's give this to Clyde. Anything have, okay, we got at least one. All right, 2 of them. That may help speed things up as well. All right, Jesus Perez, Clarence Rhodes. This is yours. The spirited young lady is going to be Carol Quinn. Her mentor will be Jane Fisher. Our parent figure. Don't have a really lot of older actors at the moment, so Jean Stein gets it. Her sidekick is... Actually, here, let's change this. Sarah can be the mid, and then Jane's going to be the sidekick. She'll get up to 7 stars on this one. We are turning her into that star we always said we would. I hope. Okay. Give me a shoulder. Let's get this one ready. Solid 6s. And this is a modern European town with a warrior, heartless bureaucrat. At least it has the Eiffel Tower in it. We will put this one here. 30,000, I guess. That doesn't leave us too many. 28,000. That'll work. Men. It's the only thing it appeals to. Just men. Okay, the last of the Hamilton family, Henry V. Laura. Crushing it. 20 million in profit already. Keep it rolling. A little bit. 10,000. It'll take it up to Valentine's Day. I don't know. This one has a shot to maybe surpass Casablanca. But we've got For Whom the Bell Tolls as finally... No, actually... Okay. So it did nothing there. Oh, some of these look messed up. But it grossed $383,000. Huh. Let's send it out one more time. Sure. No, not that many. Let's just see what happens. It's not going to hurt anything. Okay, Spellbound's ready to go into production. We're going to get to do our Pollux nominees here shortly. We can get something else going. Okay, so... Oh, we have an event. Okay, what's happened? On Heaven Can Wait, Manuel Vasquez is having a great time with all the jokes in the script. Too bad he's annoying everyone with his squeaky laugh. Slower and the film's happiness is going down. Fantastic. We've got Going My Way ready to go into post-production here. But Mysterious Lies is off to a great start. It did $7 million on its opening weekend. Wow. And again, we have the problem of having to have a drop-off because we just have too many things going on at the same time right now. We have too many good films, which keep our producers tied up as well. Christopher Hill fails again. Okay, we're going to get all of these three onto these random elements. See if anybody can find us something. All right, here come our Pollux candidates. Best film. We know one of them. Where's Harlan's? Star Surf, Portrait of Courage. We're going to promote that one. Elsewhere, it's got to be For Whom the Bell Tolls, right? If we don't put that one out there, that's a travesty for us. Mysterious Lies. 3 4-star reviews. Laura had the A+ and 3 4-star reviews. Curse of the Cat People, no. Unfortunately. Sahara, 3 4-star reviews and a A+. Universal Truth, 3 4 and a 5-star and an A-. Let's put that one out there. Are all the genres. Best cinematography will be Sahara. I'm sure that thing had to be amazing. We will do Star Surf, and we will promote that one. We're trying to get it to win everything. And Curse of the Cat People. Oh, we don't have enough to do other promotion because we don't have the money. We need to filter more in. Best Actor, Star Surf, Ernest Lane, portraying Harlan. For Whom the Bell Tolls. I wonder which one would get it. It's got to be there, though. And we will go with... There's 3 there. Roger Jenkins. Give him a shot, maybe. Ernest Lane, he's already getting his nomination. Yeah, let's go with Mysterious Lies, Roger Jenkins. Actress. The Universal Truth. Marlene Quinn. Curse of the Cat People. Do we do Carol Quinn for that one? I think we do. Is Jane Fisher out there? Jane Sanders is. Pearl Cummings. Thelma Fletcher. Marilyn Daniel. Let's go with our other Jane, Jane Sanders. Give her a shot. Best Director. Again, Star Surf. I think the Universal Truth, to put all those things together, that is quite an accomplishment. And then For Whom the Bell Tolls, because that film's just doing great. Screenplay, Star Surf. For Whom the Bell Tolls. And Laura. Okay, we'll see how we do. One thing we need to do, forgot to do last time, we need to give to charity. We missed out on doing that last time, and we will do 10 million as was suggested. There we go. Donate that. And then go to our friends, withdraw money. We're going to withdraw 50,000, I guess, because that's the max. There we go. That gets us money to work with. Okay, Going My Way. Let's get that one into post. Then we can work on the sequel for that, The Bells of St. Mary's. After this one gets released, of course. Let's let Catherine Howe work on that along with Lewis Murphy. Okay. The Chinese Ribbon, how did it do on its first one that got the boost? Not that great, but it's not that strong of a film either. Jesse Leonard for Action. And we get 30 Seconds Over Tokyo. So this is our World War II one. The Lost Twin is done. It didn't do well on that. Not a big movie for us anyways. That's okay. It only reached number 3 on the charts. Let's see how 30 Seconds Over Tokyo. It will hopefully get a boost from the Pentagon here. We'll find out. Okay. We will see. Got ourselves a big battle scene. We're about to get our nominations here. Oh, we got a different one ready to go in. The Lost Weekend. Done with pre-production, up to 7. Let's get that started. 6 days a week. Okay, here's our Pollux Awards. And given the time, we will not get to the Pollux this episode. So look at these. Who do you want to win, or who do you think will win or should win? We're rooting for Star Surf, right? Our man Harlan, the homages to him. Okay, Henry Burgess gets the nominee for Best Cinematography on that one. Thank you for understanding, though, is getting in there as well. That's concerning. We got Sahara to got one. So Sahara. All right, so we got Universal Truth, Star Surf, and For Whom the Bell Tolls for picture. Sahara and Star Surf for cinematography. We've got all the actors, including Ernest Lane for Star Surf. Kevin Ball for Whom the Bell Tolls has a +2. Oh, it's all 3 of them getting it. Okay. That's interesting. Best Actress. Who is this Agnes Hayes? Oh, but Marlene Quinn's up there for Universal Truth and Jane Sanders for Operetta. Best Director, we've swept it there. For Whom the Bell Tolls, Star Surf, or Universal Truth. Best Screenplay, it's either Laura, Star Surf, or For Whom the Bell Tolls. Wilson Hodges up there twice. So who do you think will win those? Who should win those? And who do you hope will win those? Be sure to leave those in the comments, and we'll see how things turn out. Wendy Carpenter shocked the world last year with her win. We'll see if that happens this side. Oh, we get to choose? This is one of the new things of the updates. Well, yeah, we're going to go. You can leave the swagger to the participants. Nah, we're going to go. Of course we will. All right, so we've got lots of movies that we need to get ready to get out there into production. Chinese Ribbon, give it a little bit more. Not much, though, because there's not much left to do. All our theaters are still so clogged up. But we're still making money. Oh, we forgot to extend the advertising. Oops. Our banquet's done. And so we're going to hold one more banquet, and we will wrap this episode up here. We are going to have plenty of things out there in release next year. We've got scripts going. We have Casablanca is being challenged. It's 26 million profit. We've got For Whom the Bell Tolls is up to 26,582. That is the new winner. It has gone 32 weeks, but Laura looks like it is hot on its heels and might pass it. So we'll see how that shapes out. Next episode, we'll find out who wins the Pollux. Will our homage to Harlan Star Surf pick that up? We've got Clarence Rhodes here. We've got to get that film out there pretty quickly, in which we serve. That's the one that he is directing. So we need to get... Oh, no, that's not the one he's directing. Where's the one he's directing? Was it The Lost Weekend? Nope. Oh, it's Meet Me in St. Louis, isn't it? Yep, that's the one. We need to make sure that one gets out there. It's got 55 days we're going to have to shoot that one fast to get that out there in time to get it into theaters. So we'll see if we can do it. Be sure to tune back in next time. And thank you always, as always, for doing this. If you've made it this far, haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Helps the channel grow. Those of you who have been along for the ride, you have helped it tremendously. It's been a lot of fun, and I thank you so much. Enjoy your holiday weeks here. And with that being said, take care until the next episode and have yourselves an amazing day.